Hello, dear students. Welcome back to EasEnglish, your English learning program. This is Rodrigo Lasso Campo, as always. This time I'm presenting lesson 186, lesson 186 in Curso Básico Level 1. You and I explored some vocabulary in the last lesson. In this lesson, we are going to put that vocabulary into practice. So we are going to be using those words and those expressions for some practice. So it is necessary that you continue listening carefully, speaking up, reading and writing, so that you can apprehend those words and start using them spontaneously in your everyday language in English. Is that right? Let's get ahead. You see, this man is walking in one direction, but there is an arrow pointing to the opposite direction. According to this arrow, this man should go back. He shouldn't study, he shouldn't dance, he shouldn't repair. He should go back. That is to say, he should go in the opposite direction. Here is a conversation between two people. One person says, I live on the 12th floor of this building. And the other person answers, I am not walking up the blank. I'm tired. What this person means is that he or she does not want to walk up the stairs. This person doesn't want to walk up the stairs because he or she is tired. Do you like walking up the stairs? Or you prefer taking the elevator? Let's see whether this is right. Yes, it is right. This is an office. And it seems like these four people work in this office. It's already 5 o'clock. It's time to stop working, time to go home. Then these three people, I mean this woman and these two men, are leaving the office. They are getting out of the office. They are going out of the office. Look, this is the exit. But this man is not leaving. This man is getting in the office, going in the office. His name is Christopher. Then this lady says, Hi, Christopher. You repeat, please. It's 5 o'clock. Where are you going? And Christopher says, I'm blank to the office to get a book. I need it for tonight's meeting. So, is Christopher spelling to the office? Is he trying on to the office? Is he dancing to the office? Or is he going back to the office? I guess you decided that he is going back to the office. Yes, he is going back to the office. Christopher is going back to the office. Él ya había salido. Now he is going back to the office. But these three are leaving the office. They are getting out of the office. Let's turn to the next. This music is great. Recuerde que en boca cerrada no entra ni sale el inglés. Así que trate de repetir todo cuanto yo digo en inglés. Eso potenciará su aprendizaje. Okay? Let me say this again. This music is great, dice una persona. La otra responde, then why aren't you blank. Y la primera responde, I'm too tired. So you see, it's a conversation between two people. They seem to be at a party. There is music, and the music is great, it's fantastic, it's fabulous. Then this person asks, why aren't you spelling? Why aren't you studying? Why aren't you dancing? Or why aren't you sleeping? Do you spell to music? Do you study to music? Do you dance to music? Or do you sleep to music? This is the right word to complete this question. Then why aren't you dancing? This person is not dancing because he or she is too tired.
Building. The Empire State Building is in New York. Building.
Building. This person says that the Empire State Building is in New York. How do you spell building? That's B U I L D I N G. Building. The Empire State Building is in New York. Let's see. Yes, that's correct. This is another conversation. One person asks, what are you doing on the telephone again? The other one says, I am blank pizza plus. I want a pizza. And the first person answers, great, I'm hungry. Is this person guarding pizza plus? Dancing pizza plus? Calling pizza plus? Or studying pizza plus? Pizza plus is the name of a fast food store, fast food restaurant. This person is calling Pizza Plus to order a pizza because he or she is hungry. Great. Here is someone talking on the telephone, a lady talking on the telephone. And she says, he wants my telephone number. He wants my phone number. He is going to blank me. Is he going to dance her, to swim her, to call her, or to study her? This is the right word. He is going to call her. Let's meet at the movie blank tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Are they meeting at the movie study? At the movie manager? At the movie station? Or at the movie theater? At the movie theater. They are meeting at the movie theater. What is this? Is it a bus? Is it a train? Where is it? Is it at a restaurant, at a school, or at a station? I think this is a station. How do you spell station? That's S T A T I O N. Station. Station. Listen.
Fast. This is a quiet street, so don't drive too fast. Fast.
Fast. This man says, this is a quiet street, so please don't drive too fast. This is a quiet street, so don't drive too fast. How do you spell fast? F A S T. Can you drive? Do you drive too fast?
Cent. I'm not giving you any money. Not even a cent. Cent.
Cent. I'm not giving you any money. Not even a cent. Cent. How do you spell cent? C E N T. Cent. Let's go on. What is this man's job? Is he a guard? Is he a singer? Is he a dancer? Or a student? So, if you say he is a guard, so this is the right choice. Guard it well. Guard it well. This man is a guard, not a singer, not a dancer, not a student. What is your job? Listen.
I'm a reporter. I write stories for the Philadelphia Times.
This man says he is a reporter and he writes blank stories for the Philadelphia Times. The Philadelphia Times seems to be the name of a newspaper. And this man, a reporter, writes a kind of stories. What kind of stories does he write for the Philadelphia Times? Among these choices, the best option is news. He writes news stories for the Philadelphia Times. Right. Tina is watching the blank now. This is Tina. What is she watching? Is she watching a concert, a building, the stairs, or the news? Look here. She is watching the news on TV. Do you watch the news on TV? One of these ladies says, I always take the blank because it's good exercise. Look, they are going up. The stairs, the messages, the afternoons, or the lessons. They are going up the stairs. She always takes the stairs because it's good exercise. Do you think taking the stairs is good exercise? This lady says, I want to see the blank of the store now. Look at this. This is a blouse. It has 3 sleeves. 1 sleeve, 2 sleeves, 3 sleeves. She wants to complain to someone, to the doctor, to the police, to the manager, or to the teacher. She wants to see the manager of the store now because she wants to complain about this. Let's see this movie, Frank. John says this lady is talking to the man. They seem to be a married couple. And she says, let's see this movie, Frank. John says it's rich. Is the movie rich? Is the movie empty? Is the movie good or terrible? If she wants to see the movie, it's because it's good. He is very, very blank. He buys all his shoes in Italy. Why does this man buy all his shoes in Italy? Is it because he is very sad, very rich, very hungry, or very fast? He is very, very rich. Where do you buy your shoes? Do you buy your shoes in a local store, or you go somewhere different to buy your shoes? Listen.
Lesson. Ms. Robbins is teaching today's lesson. Lesson.
Miss Robbins is teaching today's lesson. How do you spell lesson? That's L E double S O N. Listen.
Go back. That restaurant on Spring Street is wonderful. Let's go back there on Sunday. Go back.
Go back. That restaurant on Spring Street is wonderful. Let's go back there on Sunday. Go back. How do you spell go? G O. And how do you spell back? That's B A C K. Go back. Do you go back to a restaurant that you like? Please blank mom. You see, this man is making a telephone call. Perhaps he is calling his mom. So the right word is call. C-A-double-L. Please call mom. Do you call your mom? Listen.
News. The news on the radio is always bad. News.
News. The news on the radio is always bad. How do you spell news? That's N E W S. Do you listen to the news on the radio? Do you think the news on the radio is always bad? I don't like listening to or watching the news because the news is always bad. Listen.
Good. Running is good exercise. Good.
Good. He says that running is good exercise. How do you spell good? That's G double O D. Do you agree that running is good exercise? This man is talking on the telephone. He's talking to the police. And he says, "Hello, police. I'm blank about my son, Jose. It's very late and he isn't home yet." How is he feeling according to this? Is he fussed about his son Jose? Is he worried about his son Jose? Is he good or happy about his son Jose? If he's calling the police, it's because he's worried about his son Jose, who isn't home yet, very late at night. Here is a conversation between two people. One says, "I'd like a newspaper," and the other answers, "That's 50 blank, please." Is the newspaper $50 news, 50 news, 50 scissors, or 50 cents? What is the price of the newspaper? 50 cents, I guess. Do you buy the newspaper and read it? Where is Mike? I'm very worried. I'm calling the blank. Is this person calling the musician, the police, the actress, or the person? Because this person is worried, he or she is calling the police. Do you call the police about someone who is missing for a long while? These two men look like robbers. It seems like they are trying to get in the bank and rob some money. But they see that the guard is here. The guard is guarding the bank. They say, oh no, he is blank the bank. Is he leaving the bank? Is he repairing the bank? Is he selling the bank or guarding the bank? This is the correct choice. The guard is guarding the bank. Here is a dialogue between two people. One says, let's go to a movie tonight, Steve. And Steve answers, I can't. I need to blank for my test. Does Steve need to study for his test, call for his test, dance for his test, or eat for his test? He needs to study for his test. Do you study for your tests? Here is an athlete, and here are two men watching the race. One of them says, look, he is a blank runner. Is he a hungry runner, a slow runner, a rich runner, or a fast runner? I think he is a fast runner. Maybe he came in first. He won the marathon, the race. So he is a fast runner. Only one sentence matches this picture. In the picture we see something, this, which is tall and is located on Spruce Street. What is this? Let's read the sentences and find out which one matches the picture. I live in a train station on Spruce Street. I live in a supermarket on Spruce Street. I live in a building on Spruce Street. And I live in a theater on Spruce Street. Which one matches the picture? I guess you chose this one. You are right if you did. I live in a building on Spruce Street. Listen.
Guard. My dog is guarding the house. Now I'm very safe.
This man says his dog is guarding the house. Now he is very safe. Guard. How do you spell guard? G U A R D. Guard. And how do you spell guarding? Then we add I N G. My dog is guarding the house. Now I'm very safe. Go away or I'm calling the blank. You see, this man seems to be following this couple. One of them says, go away or I'm calling the... Are they calling the manager, the police, the cashier, or the doctor? They're calling the police because this man seems to be a suspect. A suspect of robbery. Listen.
Live. I live in a very small apartment.
Live.
Live.
I live in a very small apartment. This man says he lives in a very small apartment. How do you spell live? That's L I Do you live in an apartment? Is it big or small?
Today, I'm speaking to the about my salary.
Today, I'm speaking to the about my salary. He is speaking to someone about his salary. Is he talking to his musician, the waitress, the manager, or an actress? Definitely, he is talking to the manager of the company where he works. He is talking about the salary, about his salary. I'm taking Spanish blank because I'm traveling to Mexico next year. Is this person taking Spanish cents, bananas, lessons, or afternoons? It is possible to take Spanish lessons. So the right word is lessons. I'm taking Spanish lessons because I'm traveling to Mexico next year. It is not necessary for you to take Spanish lessons. You take English lessons. Why do you take English lessons? Here is this woman talking on the telephone with someone. She says, "Hello, may I speak to Tommy, please? Hello, may I speak to Tony, please?" And the recipient answers, "There's no Tommy here. You have the blank number." This person called the wrong number. There is no Tommy on the other side because she called the wrong number. She called the wrong number. This is my blank Wendy. 4 options: wife, husband, manager, tourist. This man is introducing this woman to her. Does he say, "This is my wife, Wendy, this is my husband, this is my manager, or this is my tourist"? I guess you think this is the right option. This is my wife, Wendy. Do you have a wife? I have a wife. My wife's name is Ellis. What is your wife's name? Here is a new conversation. Someone says, "I'm reading an blank book." The other person asks, "What's it about? What's this book about?" Japanese art. The book is about Japanese art. What is the book like? Is he reading an interesting book, an empty book, an address book, or an orange book? He is reading an interesting book, I guess. Here is a man. How can you describe this man on the basis of the picture? He is tall, he is young, he is fast, he is rich. I guess you think this man is rich. Here is a lot of money. He has a lot of money. He is rich. Are you rich?
I can't buy the car now. It costs $12,000 and I have $10,000.
The man says, "I can't buy the car now. It costs $12,000 and I have blank 10,000. He has $10,000 and the car costs $12,000. His money is not enough. So The word that is missing is only. He has only $10,000, but the car costs $12,000. Only. Listen.
Manager. Our new office manager is a smart woman. Manager.
Manager. Our new office manager is a smart woman. Smart. Smart is kind of the same as intelligent. Manager. How do you spell manager? That's M A N A G E R. Manager. Manager. Are you a manager? Listen.
We in a big house on Spruce Street.
The man says, we blank in a big house on Spruce Street. We go back in a big house. We walk in a big house. We live in a big house, or we close in a big house. The correct word is live. We live in a big house on Spruce Street. Where do you live? What is the name of the street on which you live? Do you live in a house? In an apartment? Where do you live? Here is an animal. What is this animal? What do you call this animal? It's a hare. Hare. H-A-R-E. And here is a turtle. How do you compare these two animals? Is a hare fast, worried, rich, or slow? It is moving, you see. It is moving. Does it move fast or slowly? Is it fast or slow? The right word is fast. A hare is fast. Correct. Listen.
Study. You must study for your big English test. Study.
Study. The man says, you must study for your big English test. You have to study for your big English test. It is necessary that you study for your big English test. How do you spell study? That's S T U D Y. Do you study for your tests? Listen.
Worried. I'm worried about the big test tomorrow. Worried.
Worried. This person says, I'm worried about the big test tomorrow. How do you spell worried? That's W O double R I E D. Do you worry about your tests? Don't be sad. 80 isn't excellent, but it's still blank. It's still wrong, rich, bad, or good. Good is the correct choice. Don't be sad. 80 isn't excellent, but it's still good. Yes, 80 is good. 80 over 100 is a good score in an exam. One of them has taken an exam, and here is the score list, and this person got an 80. 80 is still good. It is not excellent, but it is still good. His office is on the 18th floor of that very tall blank. very tall building, please, lesson, or news? Well, the right choice here is building. This person lives in a tall building, a very tall building, it reads here. And they live on the 18th floor. The 18th floor of a very tall building. Listen.
Wife. My wife is from New York. Wife.
Wife. My wife is from New York. How do you spell wife? That's W-I-F-E. My wife is from New York. What is this? Is this a stair, a cent, a dollar, or a manager? No doubt this is a cent. She is blank. Studying, dancing, living, or calling. What is she doing? Well, you see from this picture, she is studying. Today's blank is about great jazz musicians. Here is a teacher giving a lesson, a dance, a station, or a study. Well, perhaps you have understood that this teacher is giving a lesson. So today's lesson is about great jazz musicians, he says. Listen.
Afternoon. Let's visit the museum this afternoon. Afternoon.
Let's visit the museum this afternoon. Afternoon. How do you spell afternoon? That's A F T E R N double O N. Afternoon. Let's visit the museum this afternoon. That's great. What do you call these in English? Yes, you're right. Stairs. That's S T A I R S. Stairs. Very good. The train is leaving this blank in 10 minutes. Okay, the train is leaving something. What? A parking lot? A theater? A station? Or a classroom? The train is leaving this station in 10 minutes. The train is departing. The train is taking off in 10 minutes. You are now husband and husband and what? Husband and guard, husband and police, husband and manager, or husband and wife? Husband and wife. They are wedding. They are the newly married couple. They are man and wife. Look at this picture. What does it show? The night, the morning, the afternoon, or the evening? Well, I guess it is the afternoon. Right. Very what? These two ladies are talking about something or someone, and they say very, well, I guess the missing word is interesting according to these letters. So let's try. That spells INTERESTING. Yes, we got it. Very interesting. Let's continue. Where do you blank? On Smith Avenue, near the movie theater. Where do you what? Live, repair, call, or guard? Where do you live? Where do you live? This person lives on Smith Avenue near the movie theater. And what about you? Where do you live? Listen.
Police. I feel safe. The police are doing a good job in this city. Police.
Police. This person says, I feel safe. I feel secure. The police are doing a good job in this city. Police spells Police. Are the police doing a good job in your city? There are blank 2 people in the theater. It's almost empty. There are always 2 people in the theater. There are only 2 people in the theater. There are nearly 2 people in the theater, or there are also 2 people in the theater. The most suitable word here is this one, only. There are only 2 people in the theater. Look, only 2. 1, 2 people. No more than 2 people. It's almost empty. Listen.
Theater. I love the theater. Theater.
Theater. This woman says, I love the theater. How do you spell theater? Or theater? That's THEATER. Theater or theater. Do you like or love the theater? Lee, do blank on tomorrow's test. Okay? Lee, do what? Do difficulty? Do wrong? Do worried? Or do well? Well, this teacher is giving Lee some suggestion or a suggestion to do one of these 4 words on the test tomorrow. So the best choice is well. Do well. If you want to do well on a test, you must study. Study hard. Okay? This teacher expects Lee to do well on tomorrow's test. I am not blank. I'm going to the doctor. I'm not sad. I'm not well. I'm not worried, or I'm not safe. You go to the doctor when you feel you are not well. When you don't feel well, you go to the doctor. So this person says, I'm not well. I'm going to the doctor. How are you now? Are you well? Are you sick? Look, my daughter Carol is blank now. She's fantastic, isn't she? This is Carol. One of these ladies, or these two ladies, are talking. And one of them says that her daughter, Carol, is... What is Carol doing? Is Carol dancing, calling, living, or studying? Well, you're right to say that she is dancing. My daughter Carol is dancing now. She's fantastic, isn't she? Listen.
Dance. I dance because it's fun. Dance.
Dance. This person says, I dance because it's fun. Dance spells D A N C E. Dance is fun, this person thinks. Do you think dancing is fun? This station is new. This theater is new. This manager is new. This message is new. Okay, it refers to the place where this man is standing. Is he standing at a station, at a theater, or is it a message or a manager? This man is standing at a station, a train station, so we can say this station is new. Yes, that's it. There is blank, one diamond like this in the world. Okay, this is a unique diamond. So this lady says there is only one diamond in the world like this. There is only one diamond like this in the world. It is a unique diamond. This is our new theater. This is our new supermarket. This is our new newsstand. This is our new school. What is this? Is it a theater, a supermarket, a newsstand, or a school? It is their new theater. She's very blank. Look at the picture. How can you describe her? Is she very interesting, very worried, very free, or very friendly? Well, this is the best choice. She is very worried. She is biting her fingernails because she is very worried. Listen.
Rich. My brother is married to a very rich woman. Rich.
This man says, my brother is married to a very rich woman. Rich. That spells R I C H. Are you married to a very rich man or woman? That answer isn't right. It's blank. Is it rich? Is it worried? Is it fast? Or is it wrong? Well, if the answer is not right, it is wrong. Wrong and right are opposite. Listen.
Wrong. No. That's the wrong color. Wrong.
She says, no. That's the wrong color. Wrong. It spells W R O N G. The wrong color. Very good. Listen.
Well. Maxie sings this song very well. Well.
Well. Maxie sings this song very well. Well, that spells W-E-L. L. Do you sing very well? That's very good. Well, dear students, the end has come. It was really hard work. Well, it was nice to work with you this time. It'll be nice to see you again in the next class, the next lesson. Goodbye.